Shalom, shalom, Israel. This your brother Shopper. Wanted to come back in, get another lesson in. Before we get started, all praises due to the Most High Yahweh. Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the 144,000 out there, remnant, tabernacle of King David. Unlike it to a speckled bird, pushing this gospel, this truth to the four corners of the earth. Greetings, salutations to the remnant out there, men, women, and children. Shalom, right? A little tongue-tied, rushing to get back in, right? So, this one is just another episode, another episode of pretty much going into different videos, various topics or things I seen things I seen today, right? So let's get into it, right? But before we get into that, let's bring out this scripture first, right? Second Esdras 9:1. This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were beginning before thee, Salakia, the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, right? Alright. So now let's get into it, right? Let's start with this one right here. I saw this one. This guy here, Cuomo, is amazing. This guy here is amazing, man.
Jennifer, your line is now open. Please unmute your microphone. Good afternoon, Governor. Your staff is often unapologetically aggressive when it comes to defending your policies, particularly on social media. But in this case, many of the people who disagree with how this whole situation was handled with the nursing homes have a very personal connection to it. They've lost someone in the pandemic tied to a nursing home. So the policy aside, who was right, who was wrong, just as a father, as a son, what would your message be to those families today?
What I would say is everyone did the best they could. When I say the State Department of Health, as the report said, the State Department of Health followed federal guidance. So if you think there was a mistake, then go talk to the federal government. It's not about pointing fingers or blame. It's that this became a political football, right? Look, whether a person died in a hospital or died in a nursing home, it's the people died. People died. I was in a hospital. I got transferred to a nursing home, and my father died. My father was in a nursing home, got transferred to a hospital, and my father died. People died. By the way, the same people are dying today. 96% of the people who die are older people with comorbidities.
So when I heard that part right there, if 96% of the people that die are older people with vulnerabilities, why are they pressing TD Jakes and all of these people to come after the African American community and trying to jab everybody, right? Let's continue.
which happens to be the population that lives in nursing homes.
See?
It's continuing today, even with.
See? Like I was saying, why are we even, you know, what, but come on, we got another Cuomo cut. Let's get another Cuomo cut. Watch this Cuomo cut. Watch this one.
A third of all deaths in this nation are from nursing homes. New York State, we're only about 28% only. But we're below the national average in number of deaths in nursing homes. But who cares?
Look at that snake.
33, 28, died in a hospital, died in a nursing home. They died. But who cares?
Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
I'm sorry, and it's not funny. People passed away. But he did it, man. Remember when he had the when he signed the bill to make them put the infected people back in the nursing homes. Yo, these people are amazing, man. These people are amazing. These people are amazing. These people are literally amazing. Well, I think we got one more that was worth listening to. Couple more on here. Now let's go to this, to the zone. BLM rioters awarded Nobel Peace Prize, huh? How it's going? Black Lives Matter movement nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Are you freaking kidding me? Huh? Yo. That's why I was like, yeah, you just come back in and just drop a little. Now, what? Look at this one right here. So now, right? Before we start this video, right? He done came out and they done signed the new domestic terrorist thing, and you know this new thing that Joe Biden signed. He has yet to say anything about Antifa. This is yet, and this is right here. This is a video from January 20th. He was the president. Notice he is yet to say anything about Antifa. Know why? Because the same money that they was donating to Antifa and Black Lives Matter went to his campaign, which means he's working with these guys. Let's continue. The hypocrisy. These guys are get well paid for. They got, look at the helmets they got on. They all got gear. You know what I'm saying? They covered up good now with this mask shit. You can't see nobody's face. See? But reading the Bible is a threat on the corner, but this not. And this is a Democratic headquarters. It's smashing up a Democratic Party headquarters in Oregon. Because they want anarchy, man. They just want anarchy, man. They want businesses, people out of work, businesses closed. That's what they want. Everybody in the house suffering, man. Got their own official photographer. Oh, that hurt his hand. They got police, blackjack type situations. Look at the equipment they got though, y'all. Can't break it. They determined to break it. White women too. That's white men and black women. I mean white women and white men. Salakia, so-called. Yo! Stuff you won't see on the news, man. Look out there, man. Look out there. Them is all Edomites, man. But then they're gonna come after. They're gonna come after the people on the corner with Bibles. Cause we against abortions and stuff like that. And homosexuality, that's in the scriptures. That's what the scriptures say.
It has been verified.
Nah, we ain't want to see that. Let's get off of that. Let's go over to, boom, to this brother. Listen at this video. This worse than the Cuomo video.
My patients. I know when they are happy. I know when they are sad. I know when they are frustrated. I know when they are feeling good. I know these people. I'm around them for 8 hours, and many people who are CNAs can testify of the same thing. We know the people that we care for. So, 2 weeks after these people received the vaccine, particularly the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine, 2 weeks after they received the vaccine, or 3 weeks later, I am seeing.
Now, I just gotta say this for YouTube. YouTube, I don't know if this guy telling the truth. This could be an act right here. This could be an act, YouTube, or whatever. But y'all see the heading though. But YouTube, hey, I don't know. I saw the video, YouTube. I'm just playing the video. I got no commentary. I'm just letting it play.
This pattern of not just side effects, to the point where we had people who were once walking who are no longer walking. People who were once talking who could no longer talk. The expert says that the vaccine do not have the COVID-19 in it. I understand. Okay. It's supposed to be a stimulus, right? A stimulus that's supposed to help your immune system to fight against the virus if you were to confront it. That's the purpose of this vaccine, right? I understand that. I'm not anti-vaccine. I understand the purpose of it. That's not the point of what I'm trying to say. But this is what I'm saying, friends. Our residents are dying. Our residents are dying after they have taken this vaccine. And what troubles me, this is not even being spoken about. What bothers my heart is that it's almost like, don't talk about this. Just keep quiet. Let's go along with the notion. And I'm sitting here thinking like, first of all, I'm a Christian. I can't live with my conscience knowing this is what's happening in front of my eyes. Now, when you ask questions, when you ask those in authority, those in a position that could give you answers, you know what their answers are? We had a super spreader. A super spreader? And the answer is, why are so many of our residents are getting infected with this COVID-19 after they took the virus, after they took the vaccine? Why are they getting infected? Why are they dying? You know what the answer that I'm getting, friends? Do you know what the answers I'm getting? Oh, we had a super spreader. I'm not the smartest man in the world. And I'm also not the dumbest one either. I'm not the wisest man in the world, but I'm not stupid. How are you gonna expel? How are you gonna tell me? How are you gonna tell family members? How are you gonna tell us? You go to the year of 2020, 0 death, and I can speak the same for many nursing homes. 0 death. You go to the whole entire year. Let's see what passed away. We are in 2021. We are in the middle of the month. Where I work right now, over 14 patients have already died. They are dropping like flies. It is my job to care for those whom God have entrusted within my care. It is my job as a CNA, as an administrator, as an RN, as an LPN. It is our job to provide care for them. And part of our work is to make sure that they are safe. And if something is wrong, we need to speak up and speak out. And what I am seeing is this overwhelming silence.
Because they don't want you to speak out, brother. They don't want you to speak out. They don't want you to speak out, right? So let's get another scripture. This is Job, chapter 13 and 4. 13 and 4, Job. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. Oh, that we would altogether hold your peace, and it should be your wisdom. Hear now my reasoning, and hearken to the pleading of my lips. You can't trust these heads, man. You cannot trust these people, man. You cannot trust these people. You cannot trust these people, man. Look at this. Look at this one right here. We got some more videos. Let's keep going. This video
Some
deck.
Chinese cities are using samples taken from the anus to detect potential COVID-19 infections as China
Did you hear that?
screening to make sure no
That's the
potential
new test in
carrier
China.
of the new coronavirus is missed ahead of next month's the Lunar New Year holidays, when tens of millions of people usually travel home to their families. China has been battling new pockets of the disease that have appeared in the north and northeast with strict lockdowns and mass testing in a bid to stamp out the outbreaks. Zhang Wenhong, leader of Shanghai COVID-19 Treatment Expert Team and director of the Department of Infectious Diseases at Huanshan Hospital, Shanghai, said that they are concerned about the recovered patients who tested positive again, infecting others.
To mitigate such risk, Shanghai adopted a preventive approach. After 2 nucleic acid test results negative, we also conduct anal swab for patients after patients swallow the nucleic acid. There may be traces of coronavirus detected.
Anal swabs, yo. Anal swabs. Anal swabs. Anal swabs. Anal swabs. Just letting you know that this is possible something to get look it out for. Look, cause look. Oh, sure. Whoa. Okay.
That we will increase overall weekly vaccination distribution to states, tribes, and territories from 8.6 million doses to a minimum of 10 million doses.
In a bid to deliver on his promise of vaccinating 100 million Americans in his first 100 days in office, President Joe Biden on Tuesday announced his administration will funnel more coronavirus vaccines to states starting next week.
That's an increase of 1.4 million doses per week.
And plans to purchase 100 million more COVID vaccines from Moderna and Pfizer for a total of 200 million.
We expect these additional 200 million doses to be delivered this summer, and that increases the total vaccine order in the United States by 50%, from 400 million order to 600 million.
Biden suggested the new purchases would be enough to inoculate 300 million Americans.
He didn't say 300 million. He said 300.
President also promised
I seen the
to provide
video.
states 3 weeks in advance of how much vaccine they would be getting in the future.
See military people around, right? See the military soldiers around?
How much vaccine to expect for the next week, and that's what the governor said. How much am I getting next week? This is unacceptable. The lives are at stake.
With the U.S. coronavirus death toll at more than 420,000.
See, they be lying with these numbers, man. These numbers, man. These numbers they be lying with, man. All the deaths that they had, they lying. You just heard what Como said. They lying with these numbers, man. It's a couple more videos. It was another video I just seen in here too. Before that one. Before we went to that one. Oh yeah, here you go. I played this one yesterday.
In an effort to better inform the African American community about the vaccine, Bishop T.D. Jakes brought in big-name experts for an online event.
You cannot trust these people,
with
man.
America, understanding the COVID-19 vaccine. During the nearly hour-long discussion, Jakes asked questions such as whether these experts had any angst about the vaccine over the long term. Dr. Kizzmekia Corbett, the lead scientist on the coronavirus research team, didn't hesitate.
Absolutely no angst at all. You know,
Now let me tell you, when I put the video up, I had the long version that Elder Manat Zakbar out of GMS South Carolina, 07. They took that pages down, but that elder right there, right? He put this up, so I this chick, when she was on Twitter, her post was stuff like, black men need to die, I don't want my kids associating with black people, they're so ignorant. Yo, you should have seen the tweets from this person right here, man. You should have trying not to curse as much. You should have seen the man. This chick here, man, is a real piece of excrement. Word up. On the bottom of your shoe, man. She is a piece of crap, man. This lady right here. And I think that's why they got her. That's why they got her. I really believe that. She talked out so much and was so negative and was so nasty that, oh yeah, we get her. We know how she feel. And they scrubbed her Twitter account.
Is largely forgotten throughout this.
Piece of crap.
The first phase 1 clinical trial actually started on March the 16th, which was almost 10 months ago. And so from those people, they've been followed since then, and there are no outcomes for long-term adverse outcomes. Long-term side effects are not something to be worried about.
Much of the concern among blacks dates back to the Tuskegee syphilis experiment, a 40-year government study involving hundreds of black men. The men, mostly poor sharecroppers suffering from syphilis, were monitored yet not treated by government health officials. Many died, went blind, or experienced other severe health problems.
Now, they always bring up this and say, oh, act like this is the one medical mistake that they made concerning us. This is not the case. You could think all kinds of stuff that they did. How about the Similac babies? Where you start seeing kids stretch, all of a sudden kids was stretching like trees off them that steroid Similac milk. What about the smallpox blankets they gave to the Native Americans to kill them all? What about lead paint in the paint that's still in the apartments and stuff in New York City and the inner cities that led to brain damage? What about the what's that, when they was grinding up the metal bits and putting that in your teeth to fill up your filling, but the metal bits they was putting in your teeth actually rotted out your teeth more and made the hole bigger and worse? Man, please, man. I could go on and on with the stuff that they did, man, towards us, man. So that's the thing. They act like, oh man, you know, y'all gotta forget about that. That was our one hiccup that we made. But this is for TD Jakes though, right here. Jeremiah 23:1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, saith the Lord. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bums like TD Jakes gonna get it, man.
Problems. Dr. Anthony Fauci admitted the skepticism
this
is
devil.
understandable.
It's a shameful history that we have to just deal with. So whenever I talk to my African American friends and colleagues about getting...
What African American friends? What African American friends? That's in the poor communities, as you said, the inner city communities. Are you talking to, Mr. Fauci?
always have to show respect for their skepticism and then try to get them to understand why it is safe, it is effective, and it is good not only for your own health, but for your families and your community.
Jakes explained while hard-hit communities of color desperately need the vaccine, access and distribution may be a problem. He suggested using churches and other faith-based groups as a solution.
Is there any thought about getting medical professionals to work through faith-based entities within those local communities where they could go to churches, for instance, and have medical physicians there that...
And see, they're going to use churches against people because churches is a place that you're supposed to be able to trust. So Ezekiel 13:3, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. These guys, man, these guys, man, I see how the brothers be saying, man, I want to put hands on them, man. I want to put hands on them, man, because they just...
could administer the vaccine because where many of our communities are in food deserts and places like that where they can't get the vaccine.
You could do it by community centers, churches. You mentioned, Bishop, is very important. Faith-based organizations getting involved, but also mobile units to go out into those communities which are not readily accessible.
In the meantime, Jakes says while his conversation provides people with education and knowledge about the shot, he also wishes to offer hope.
Hope in what? Hope after you take their concoction that you don't get Bell's palsy or end up like Hank Aaron. This Isaiah 56:10. Yeah, let's start at 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough. And this guy here can never have enough, man. Could never have enough, man. These evangelical pastors, these black boule pastors, man. And they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and I will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant. Yeah, so he gonna tell you all this sweet stuff and rock you to sleep, and then the next thing you know, your face twisted up, or your feet swole up like that dude that time. I was looking at some more scriptures. But yeah, let's get off of this one, man, because TD Jakes is annoying to me, man. TD Jakes is annoying. He's one of them guys that's definitely annoying to me. Let's look at a couple more videos. Let's see what else we got. I think it was one more. Fauci recommends. Oh, here you go. Here you go. And this is the brother right here. This is this brother's page. Rawila Yasharala Yawashai is coming back 144. This is that brother's page right there. The brother stay on it with the videos too, so subscribe to that brother page, man. He stay on it, and you know he'll give you a quick little short little video or whatever. You know he go into lessons too, but he'll give you a short little quick little video.
A lot of folks are hearing now about double masking, wearing 2 masks or trying to get one of those N95 medical grade masks. Do you believe that that's a...
You know, it likely does, because, I mean, this is a physical covering to prevent droplets and virus to get in. So if you have a physical covering with one layer, you put another layer on, it just makes common sense that it likely would be more effective. And that's the reason why you see people either double masking or doing a version of an N95. You know, we do have circulating now in this country a variant from the UK that's in over 20 states right now that is a variant that has a better capability of being transmitted more efficiently from person to person. So it's one of those things, you know, there's good news, but there's also sobering news. The good news is what you just said, that we seem to be plateauing. The sobering news is that we cannot bring our guard up and lose the intensity
See?
of being able
lies.
to
When you lie, you
public
stumble.
health measures to prevent the further spread.
Well, the bad
Because if in fact
ahead,
the variant becomes dominant, if the variant that has greater degree of transmissibility becomes dominant, we're going to be faced with another challenge of a virus that has a more efficient capability of spreading.
And that leads me to the next question, because this variant from the UK, which the CDC has said will likely become dominant, the UK just announced that it's not only more contagious, it's more deadly. How concerning is that?
Right. Well, obviously, that's always concerning when you see that. The data has not come out officially, but taking a look at the preliminary data that the UK scientists have analyzed, I'm pretty convinced that there is a degree of increase in seriousness of the actual infection.
So, how do they think that this vaccine they got is going to help them? If it's already mutating and everything, why even take a vaccine that was you know what I'm saying? Why even take the jab and risk it for it might not. Whoo. This is Job 16:2. I have heard many such things. Miserable comforters are ye all. Job 16:2. I have heard many such things. Miserable comforters are ye all. Shall vain words have an end? Or what emboldeneth thee that thou answerest? I also could speak as ye do, if your soul were in my soul's stead. Yeah, man, because you gotta have a certain level of soullessness to be able to come out and do these types of things. Your T.D. Jakes and your Reverend Jesse Jackson, that's not really no reverend. You gotta have a certain level of your soul being devoid, not in your body, to come out and mislead people and say these things, knowing that it could lead to people dying. I could heap Job 16:4. I also could speak as ye do, if your soul were in my soul's stead. I could heap up words against you and shake mine head at you. Go down to 11. Let's start at 10. Go at 10. Job 16:10. They have gaped upon me with their mouth. They have smitten me upon the cheek reproachfully. They have gathered themselves together against me. Yahweh hath delivered me to the ungodly and turned me over into the hands of the wicked. Job 16:11. Yahweh hath delivered me to the ungodly and turned me over into the hands of the wicked. Yeah, these peoples is wicked, man. These peoples is wicked, man. And you gotta wake up, man. If you awake out there, not that I'm woke shit, that woke I'm black shit, that's not it. That's not it. Cause that woke shit, that woke I'm black shit, you can't go into the scriptures no kind of way and come out of there with nothing. You applying that I'm woke and I'm black in the scriptures not gonna get you nothing. Let me see. It was one right here. You got the push for digital passports, electronic ankle bracelets, escalating food shortage. That's a long video. Let's push this one.
I'll never forget when it first happened.
Salakia about the video.
You got more shopping or something?
And they gonna make me watch the whole 15-minute video too, huh?
You gotta sign up for Shop and Earn.
Stinky.
While most people are worried about how they're going to pay their bills or put food on the table, the elites are moving forward with their agenda. Former British Prime Minister Tony Blair has said that the British government should take advantage of the fact that it's hosting the G7 summit this year to implement a global passport system. Blair's Institute for Global Change issued a report urging the UK government to place the creation of a global travel pass as a key item on the G7 agenda. In an interview with The Telegraph, Blair stated that vaccine passports are inevitable and that British government needs to take the initiative using its fortuitous G7 presidency and implement a critical first step toward global adoption of the scheme. Blair added that an international passport scheme is essential to reconnect the globe. Quote, "It's better to have common rules and a common verification system so that people know what your disease status is and know it with some validation. It's going to be a new world altogether. The sooner we grasp that and start to put in place the decisions needed for a deep impact over the coming years, the better," close quote, the former prime minister stated. Blair praised U.S. President Joe Biden for completely understanding that you need global coordination.
Do y'all understand what's going on now? Joe is part of this. Joe is part of the thing. Trump might have been part of it too, but he's not the president no more, so he's irrelevant. They won't even let him talk. He can't even talk on Twitter. He can't talk on. They got rid of his Twitter account. They got rid of everything, which is crazy in itself. You know what I mean? But Joe Biden is down with the agenda, man. He's down with the agenda. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, he is down with the agenda. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Now my days, 25. Now my days are swifter than a post. They flee away. They see no good. They are passed away as the swift ships, as the eagle that hasteneth to the prey. See? And they coming to the prey, man. They coming to the prey, man. They is coming to the prey, man. So yeah, so I could keep playing more videos, man. But yeah, this is so subscribe to these channels, you know what I mean? This is Headlines with a Voice. You know, out there, if y'all not subscribing, you know, to keep up on these joints. This joint here was Eggy Media, EGGY Media, Eggy. He be having some nice little videos or whatever. He be putting stuff up about the government, what's going on or whatever. And then don't forget the brother here, Rawi La Yasharala. Yahweh is coming back, 144. You know what I mean? Let's bring that down so you can see it. Zoom in on it. See this brother right here. He be definitely dropping videos like hotcakes. So yeah, man. So yeah, I just wanted to come back in and because I got a little bit sidetracked with the nonsense with the guys from the false prophets, the new Jack prophets from Tampa Bay yesterday. They kind of threw me off with that little situation or whatever. But yeah, so like I said, I wanted to come back in, share some information, videos I seen, man. Y'all got to get off mainstream TV, man. Y'all got to come to YouTube and get y'all news, man. Cause on YouTube, people putting up videos like hotcakes, and you know they might be up for a minute and get taken down. So if you get to see it, you get to see it. But you gonna see more stuff definitely on here than you gonna see on regular TV, man. You gonna get the spin on TV. So with that one, I'ma say, Kol Laim Alau, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well. You know what I mean? To the hopeful elect out there, 144,000 men out there pushing this gospel, this truth with honesty, sincerity. You know what I'm saying? Be careful out there. You know what I mean? It's getting choppy. The waters is getting choppy, as they say in the sea. Waters is getting choppy out here. To the remnant out there, men, women, and children, remain spiritual, remain spiritual. Kwam Yasharala, and Mababa. Shalom, Israel.